Hi everybody. Today I'm going to walk you through how you can create a slideshow using PowerPoint that you can then send on to me and that I can create into a narrated presentation. So you need a few things to do this. First, you need to make sure that you have a microphone set up for your computer. Second, you need PowerPoint, preferably a current version of PowerPoint. And then third, you just need to get yourself in a nice quiet spot where there's no background noise like air conditioning or fans or anything like that. So to get us started, I'm going to walk you through how you do this on PowerPoint. You're going to want to navigate up to the slideshow menu at the top of the screen. And when you click on that, you'll notice a few options here that are really critical. There's only three things you really need to pay attention to here. One is this play narrations option. That should be selected. Use timings should be selected. And then over here you've got record slideshow. And that's what you're going to use to actually get your recording started. So I'm just going to jump into it here. I'm going to click on Record Slideshow, and that brings up a dialog box. You want to make sure that both of these options in the dialog box are selected. And then to get started, you hit Start Recording. Immediately after you hit that, it starts recording your voice. And what it's doing is it's recording a unique sound file for each slide of your PowerPoint presentation. Up on the top left here is your navigation bar, and you'll notice that I've got a timer going off. There's two of them, and the timer on the left is showing me how much time is being recorded for this particular slide. And the one on the right shows me, for all of the slides in my presentation, how much time has been recorded. So at any point in time, if you're recording your voice and you want to pause, you can click the pause button. That's going to stop things, and you can get up and get a drink, or just relax, review your notes, whatever you need to do. When I'm ready to go, again, I have to click this resume recording button, and it starts up again. Say that you're not happy with how your slide's going. You think you've messed up, you want to record your slide again. You can go up here to the repeat button, and when you click on that, it's going to kick me back out and start the recording over. So now everything that I'm saying is being recorded and is recording over and replacing the old sound file associated with this slide. When I'm ready to advance to the next slide, I've got a couple of options. The first is, just like you do in a normal PowerPoint presentation, you can use the arrows on your keyboard. So I'm just going to click on the right arrow, and it goes to the next slide. You notice up here that the timer on the right keeps going, but the one on the left has reset because it's starting a new sound file for this slide. The other way of advancing to to the next slide is to use this little arrow here in your navigation bar. So when I click on that, it'll take me to the next slide, and then you'll see again that it's starting to record the next slide in the series. When you're finished recording and you're ready to stop, you get out of recording mode by coming up here to the X and you click on Close. So once you do that, it kicks you back out to your normal view, or your PowerPoint presentation view. And what I usually like to do is actually get it into the view that's called normal. So I'll go down here to my menu on the bottom, and I'll click on this first option. Another way that you can do this is by going to your view menu and clicking on normal, and that'll bring you out here. And what you notice on your screen here is if I look on my PowerPoint slide here, this is one of the ones that I recorded, and in the bottom right I have an icon of a speaker. This shows me that audio has been recorded here, and I can then click on this play button under the speaker in order to listen to what I've recorded. That'll show me what has been recorded on this slide, but I also have the option of going up here to the slideshow menu and listening to the entire presentation that I've recorded thus far. And I would do that by coming over here and clicking on From the Beginning. Or if I want to start it 3 or 4 slides in, I could go down to a different slide and I could click on From Current Slide to play the presentation, the audio from that point on forward. So let's say that I'm not happy with how one of the slides went. I go back, I listen to it, I want to re-record it. I can click on the slide, and then I can go up here to my slideshow menu and go back to Record Slideshow. But this time, instead of clicking on the top, I'm going to click on this little arrow at the bottom, the words, and it's going to drop down, and it's going to give me the option to start the recording from the current slide. I'm going to click on that, and once again, make sure that both the options in my dialog box are selected. And when I hit Start Recording, it's going to start that recording again. So what it's doing now is it's recording over the top of the audio that was there previously. And then when I'm satisfied with the slide, I'm finished, I can go up here again and click on the X to close it out. So more or less, that's how you create a slideshow. Once you're done creating a slideshow in PowerPoint, you can save it and then send it to me by email. I can take that file and I can play around with it, and I can create it into a narrated presentation. So yeah, I look forward to working with you all and creating narrated presentations. I hope that you've seen today how easy it is. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.